So today discussing the article, continuing to discuss the article Enlightenment, I will discuss the section 4. So at this point, if you have not read the article, you want to pause this video and then read the article and then come back to this vlog. So in the section 4, I talk about one spiritual or a divine experience. And so let me just go very free flowing with this experience as I'm talking about it. So, um, long time back. So, long time back, I was having a discussion with my dad. And generally, we were talking about spirituality. And my dad said, all those who are exalted or are spiritual greatness. So, at this point, when I say spiritual greatness, I'm not sure if you get the word greatness. My dad said once I was having this discussion with him, he said, the spiritual greatness, people who have this position, they don't die and show up for some kind of a judgment day or decision day or a day of being shown hell or heaven. They get taken directly to the oneness. So, we all know. So, if you're Indian, you would know, or if you're Asian, you would know that when someone dies, usually their soul gets taken by the messenger of death to a decision day, whether you go to hell or heaven. But when the spiritual greatness will depart, they will get told 2-3 days before their death that this is the day and time, this is the date and time when you will leave this earth. And they are not taken by messenger of death, they are carried with lot of respect as they join the oneness. That number is very far and few, as I said. And when I asked my dad, I said, how does the date and time of death get told or announced? And my dad said, in its own way, they get told in its own way. Which means intuition is at work and it will find the most right way to deliver that date and time to you. So if someone is a spiritual greatness, they get told 2-3 days before their death that this is the date and at this time you will leave this earth. And not just them, maybe even 1 or 2 people around come to know or get told this date and time intuitively of when they are going to depart. And I asked my dad, why would the date and time get announced? And my dad said, so that they can say their goodbyes. They don't get taken by surprise. One of those days when I'm traveling a lot and I'm checking out new places, I went with one group traveling to a hilly place or hill station. And as we reached this very beautiful hill station, everybody is freshening up because we just landed, and everybody is getting ready to go for dinner. So everybody is taking shower, getting ready. So we were a big group. And I was done with my shower and I'm just waiting for others to get ready. And as I'm sitting, the vision starts with me looking at Abdul Kalam. He's the he was the president of India who's no more. And at that time, when I saw in the vision, I saw him, APJ Abdul Kalam. He had a very big smile on his face, and I knew I'm looking at a photo. And as I started to, the vision started with the close up where I'm looking at a face, and then the vision is expanding and I'm moving away, and I'm starting to now see the full photo and the where I'm standing. So as I move back in the vision, I pull back. I see the photo has a marigold garland on it. Usually, this kind of marigold garland on a photo is put for a person who's dead. Not usually, always. So, when I saw the photo with the garland on it, the first thing I told myself is, when did he die? I had absolutely no memory of his death or how he died. When big personalities or celebrities die, we know, we read about it in the papers, or somehow somebody tells us that this is how the person died, and so on. So when I'm looking at this photo with of APJ Abdul Kalam, India's president, and then I see a garland, marigold garland, I'm just saying, when did he die? I had absolutely no memory of his death. And at that time, I used to not read any newspaper, not watch any TV. I was just busy traveling, trekking, and I was hooked onto some TV shows or something. I don't know, some videos and YouTube videos and all that. And then I look around in the room, and it looked like a very big official's office come residence, because it had a feel of a residence, but there was a very nice big huge table, and the chairs were very imposing. And as I'm looking around, I see a sitting area, and then I look outside the window, and it is in the mountains, because after some time the hill seemed to be over, and then it's just nature or mountains. And as I'm just trying to grasp this, I hear the click of a door behind me open, next to me open. So, in the vision, I'm not stationary at one place. In the vision, I'm moving in different places or I'm seeing things from different angles. So, on my side, the door opens and a girl holding a mug, either of a coffee or a tea, enters the room. And early morning when you wake up, you get the saliva formation here. She had that around her end of these lips here. And I could tell she just woke up, didn't brush her teeth, and was directly having her coffee or tea. And she was in her um, some pajamas and some full sleeve t-shirt. And she got in the room and she kept her coffee or tea mug on the table. And then she picked up the newspaper which is lying on the table. And now I've also reached the table and I'm also trying to read the newspaper she's reading. And strangely, on the newspaper, there's nothing. Everything is blur. So, whatever is written on the newspaper is blur. The name of the newspaper is blur. The article is blur. The photo is blur. Every line is blur. Everything is blur. And I'm just, concentrating, trying to read something, but everything is just blur. And then I'm just looking around in the newspaper. And then I see one word which is written very clearly. And it said, Monday. And I said, Monday? What's on a Monday? What should I do with a simple Monday? What does it tell me about Monday? And as I'm asking these questions, I heard a click of the door and I turned around. The girl had left the room. And I immediately sensed urgency in me that I should take in more about this room because I knew I'm about to leave the vision. And as I started to frantically look around, that what is on a Monday? What do I do on a Monday? What should I process as a information about a Monday? As I start to look around frantically, I see a clock hanging on the wall, and I want to check what is the time. And as I look at it, I'm already out of the vision. And I kept saying to myself for the longest time, what's on a Monday? What do I do with the Monday? It's a simple Monday. Which Monday? Third Monday, fourth Monday. What is on a Monday? Which Monday? More than that. And then, as I'm out of the vision, and then I open my eyes, there's a girl standing next to me. And first thing I want to ask her is about APJ Abdul Kalam. And I just asked her something that, I just, I don't know what I may have asked. But from her talk, it looked like she doesn't follow any news either, or is just, you know, not aware of anything herself. I just wanted to ask her if he's dead. I wanted to ask her how did he die? Because I saw him in the vision on a photo with a garland. Anyhow, so I didn't get any answer and I didn't want to ask too many people or say anything. After the trip was over, so we were there on a Saturday and Sunday. Monday morning we took, so Sunday night we took a train, and Monday morning we are back at home. And then I slept through, and around 4 o'clock when I wake up, I'm amazed to see the number of messages on my phone, mobile phone. These are all forwarded messages. And I'm thinking, why am I getting so many forwarded messages? So it's just people forwarding, in the groups. So that's how you'll end up getting so many messages. Just that so many people are messaging each other, and then you get that many messages. And then I open one message, and the message said, India's president, APJ Abdul Kalam, is no more. And that is when I said, he died today. And that time I understood his day of death got announced or got told. I that time did not pray as much, and I couldn't believe it. Why would a day of death get told to me? Or how would I come to know? Because I am not a spiritual greatness or heavyweight. At least then I thought like that. But anyhow, I was glad for the experience. And I asked a question at the end of the article. Is it possible president of a third world country got enlightenment? And you know the answer.